Oh, look at this one. Oh, yeah. We got 8 inches. We got, ooh. Well, here we go with the string of waxies. I so hate this. So I switched out bobber floats today. I don't like to use the word bobber. Floats is the correct term. Slip float. Held on to it too long. I got a fish on. On the circle hook, I'm still I'm getting used to this circle hook. I mean, the manual on circle hooks tells you to just reel in, and the fish hooks themselves. But I don't think that's really that true with the smaller fish with hard mouths like a shellcracker or a bluegill. Yeah, sometimes to get into that upper part of their oh, two fish on right away, going for the weeds. They go right for those weeds. Oh, fish on and off. You know, you gotta get them in before they get to those weeds, and that's troublesome, you know, for me, because most of my master anglers came in wide open stretches of water. You know, I didn't tag them in weeds. So I got something interesting in the mail today that I ordered from eBay. Is a hook remover. I'm really curious about them, you know, because past couple outings, yeah, I'm setting a hook on this circle hook. Screw that. Yeah, I was just kind of hoping that it would work for the grandkids, you know. It's like hit or miss with the grandkids, you know, on this circle hook thing. Just, do I tell them just reel in? Because I really don't want the kids setting the hook into the fish, you know. Okay, that's a couple fish right away. We were here yesterday, and I'll tell you what, yesterday was a nightmare. I get on my spot, this spot right here. We get in here, no sooner than 5 minutes passes by, and the wind starts picking up to about 25. Oh, look at that tug. Oh, yeah, horizontal. Oh, pike just missed it. Did you see? Oh, I hope hope that got caught on camera. A pike just missed this right here as I was bringing it in. Gosh darn it. And this fish right away, 7 inches. We'll put it on the board anyway. Or if it just might be on, yeah, it's 6 and a, oh, shoot. I'm not off by much. 6, just over 6 3/4. Just missed that 6 7/8. Yeah, so right away we're on some better fish. It was a struggle getting over 6.5 yesterday. Just a struggle. So that pike, I hope I caught it. It looked about 22 to 24 inches. Just missed the fish. Yeah, I gotta try this, you know, hooking it up with some hemostats. Yeah, that's a lot easier. I'm having a hard time loading this up. It's so slippery. And then you have to load it up to the circle, the point of the circle hook, which is 90 degrees to the shank, and that's even tougher yet. Yeah, I hate to do it, but I gotta load up with, yeah, set the hook that way. Through the weeds, only weeds in the area. But what I noticed right out of the package is how big this is, you know. Even though I scaled it down a little bit, I just want to see if I could get it in that bluegill's mouth. Yeah, the hook's got to be deeper. And the nice thing about circle hooks is the hook set seems to be always around the lip area, the circumference of the lip. If there's a deep swallow, theoretically on the hook set, the hook pulls out of the gullet and gets caught in the corner of the jaw. And it makes sense, you know. I've had fish actually swallow it, where you couldn't see the hook anymore. And I just, hey, what else can you do? You know, cut the line and let the fish loose, and chance of it's gonna die anyway. Man, I'm having a good hookup ratio here today. Good hookup ratio. So, you know, in the past on circle hooks, and it's usually, you know, when my kids were younger that I was really using the heck out of them. I'm not kidding you. When it gets in that upper jaw, nose area in the bluegill, man. Okay, let's try on this side. But today, what you notice when you're out on the water fishing, you know, using your senses, you know, vision and checking things out, you know, the fish activity level, what's going on around you. If there's a lot of, you know, activity like we saw in that northern pike, that the activity level's up. I love this slip float, you guys. I absolutely love this slip float. I'm not even sure of the make of this slip float, but I think it's a Carlisle or a Thill. Now, a Thill usually has black in it, you know, so chances are it's a Carlisle, but I don't know the number. Yeah, you know, my hookup ratio, it's nearly 100%. Yesterday, it was barely 50. I was really getting upset. Yeah. I swear, this camera is shutting off on its own. Oh man, I got a weed. Thought I could shake that weed off. All right, I'll play it right there. Okay, camera on. Man. So I use nothing but braid, and it's the thinnest line. It's the most popular selling line out there, 6-pound braid, by all braid manufacturers, and it's equivalent to less than 1 pound test mono. So to me, visibility and presence, whether a fish senses something that's bigger, a lot of people just out of the gate, mono's clear, braid is solid color, fish can't see mono. Well, that's not true. It's already proven that's not true. And still people believe in that, because they have good results. They're fishing good, and they're on their spots, and they catch, if I was sitting right here fishing with mono, I'd be catching fish. So a lot of thinking is, hey, I caught a lot of fish and it was on mono. I'm not changing. But for me, I like the sensitivity and the strength per diameter. To me, a line is less visible if it's thinner. If that makes any sense to you, it makes sense to me. And studies have shown that, there we go, look at that hook set. That was a good hook set. That was a benchmark. That's the word I want to use. Oh, this is digging. Is this over 7? It certainly is. Just over 7. Okay. Oh, I didn't know I had an audience. Oh, people are on their deck. Oh, shoot. All right, we'll just measure this one because it is over 7. And it's not 6.5. It's higher though. It's got a higher profile. All right. If I say it, I'll remember it's on. There we go. Oh. Yeah, fish on. Little 5.5 incher. No, that's better than a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. These Red Baron little pizzas, they're awesome. Fish on. Yeah, you didn't miss much of a fight on this one. I tied a bunch of them up about 5 years ago, and I haven't used them yet. The way I used to use a slip float fly is I used to buy a package of them, and they were expensive. They were Eagle Claw, and they were like $12 a bubble pack, of them. There was probably like 6 of them in there. I'd say they were at least $2 a piece, and those bluegills just tore those things up. It didn't take long at all, and that's the way I used to do it. I used to buy them. Then I started tying them. It became so popular with me, I started tying them. And durable. You tie a fly that's durable, glue it down and use durable materials. Yeah, they last a long time. Then if a bluegill tore a leg, I used to go home, and repair it, put a new leg on. All right, now the wind died down. I love this slip float. Now that bluegill brought up some current. It's displacing some water. So I wanted to test out that hook disengorger. But yeah, with a circle hook, you don't get that. Maybe use the small ones. Oh, I missed the hook set on that one. So this is what I'm talking about. Look at the profile on this one. The roundness, the height of it. Built like a discus. From the aquarium world, So this is what I meant by slip float fly, waxy. This is a little fly that I tied. Bluegills are driven crazy by those legs and that body, and that waxy is just icing on the cake. It always seemed that way when I fish it. And that waxy right there is like a couple seasons old. Always carry a rod in the van with a fly on it. One always seems to have a fly on it. Okay. We had one that was almost hooked up. Yeah, these Eagle Claw rods really have me interested. Seems like my other setup was gaining more attention out there in the water than this. Let's give it a chance though. Yeah, this is one of my favorite slip float setups going right now. Just a simple reel here, old style Shimano IX 1000R. $15 for this reel. And I got a couple Eagle Claw Feather Lights 5.5. It's, you know, real popular with me. And, you know, that's my guest rods too, you know. Nobody complains about them. In fact, they love them. They stretch the line out all the time. But this combination right here, wow, you know, so economical. I've gotten these rods now at my supplier. It varies from 15 to 25. It depends. I mean, I got one at 15 and one at $19.99. See? Lost my waxy on that one. And just recently I saw them at $24.99. And what was interesting though, a salesman, I was going to pick up a 1000R and they were out of them. So I picked up a 6-foot feather light and a IX 2000R. And surprisingly, there was not much difference in the body of the reel, but in the spool it held more line, so that's fine. You could tell it was a little heavier. They had a display model and I picked up both of them. It was a little heavier, but I swear the bodies looked identical. I haven't verified that yet, but my first impression is that same body but a different spool, different line capacity. Okay. Oh, what a beautiful night. Oh my gosh. This is what summer's all about. Nights like this. Okay, let's throw that waxy out there. Slip float fly waxy. The other day too is I bought an Eagle Claw. Slip float. It was new at my supplier. I've never seen them before. And that profile of a slip float looked good too. And I got one. And it's the same size. Look at it. Right away it was getting ahead. It was the same size counterbalance split shot. That means it was like the same weight of slip float as my Carlisle. Yeah, you know what? You know, my favorite setups change like underwear, you know. You start getting hot on one setup. This 5-foot Eagle Claw with the PC Fun Carbon X 100 series, it's the bomb. It's so comfortable to work with. All right. Yeah, this PC Fun Carbon X right here. I get the analogy of the mechanics of a reel to a pistol. You know, a quality pistol, you know, the mechanism of actually firing the trigger. That's what this PC Fun reminds me of, you know. I got a pistol in my hand. I like the solid click of the bail too. I like that sound. All right, come on. Where'd my bite go? Okay, time for micro jigs. Time to put this away. Oh, weed clump right here. If I cast along this side, I'll miss it. That was a bomb right there. Yeah, I hope that pike shows up on the clip. Fish on. I'm telling you what, guys, I don't recognize any difference in sensitivity. I think where that came about is when everybody was using mono. I just have this feeling, you know what? I'm going with a gut feeling, you know? There we go. That fought better than average, so it has something to do, I think, with the activity level too, is the way they're fighting, the way they're biting. So here's the first cast in. Oh shoot! Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, tough. Oh my gosh. That was a good hit. Yeah, that was a very aggressive hit. Oh, another one. Might be the best fish of the day here. Oh, wrapped up in weeds. The weight of those weeds are deceiving. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, look at that shine. Yeah, when these weeds right here, I don't know what it's called, but when they get wrapped up in your motor, oh my gosh. It's like putting the brakes on. Oh, this is perfect. The wind and my micro jig. Oh, 3 casts in a row. Good fish. Oh my gosh. All right. So this lake has been a great experimental base, you know, to try out methods and baits and combinations and setups. But man, the size is seriously lacking. Oh, oh my gosh. So this setup right here is copied from a YouTuber in upper lower Michigan, and when I was looking at his videos, he was having a blast with this setup, you could tell. So, and I kind of figured out the components by myself, but I asked him to make a video on it, and he did. He didn't have to, but he did. And I'll post it in an info card. And I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. The only thing I didn't go by was he was using mono. Like I said, I use braid on everything. So there is like a clearing with just partial weeds coming to the surface. Mostly clear. The wind is going in the direction of that dot. And it's just a perfect setup for this micro jig. You know, I'm making long casts into this clearing. The bluegills can see my bait from a distance. Oh, I was going to say this was the only cast that I didn't hook up with in this spot. And I did. 3 feet from the boat. So much of the reason why I've stuck with this lake, and I've always expressed my disappointment. I'm so glad I have this resource right by my house. And that's what it is. It's 3 miles from my house. And I'm on the lake in 15 minutes, you know. But it also keeps me close to home because I have a serious back issue. Oh man, there's a school of fish in that area. I'm gonna hook up big. You watch. That's the deepest I hooked my gills today. But for me, I hate seeing a wasted bluegill, you know? Because I don't have the resources right now to keep a bluegill. If I could pop them in the cooler in a plastic bag. I should have done that, you know? Gosh, I don't think I've missed a cast without a hookup. And I've had a good percentage of these bluegill coming out of the weeds when they get tangled up in them. So I feel pretty good about my percentages today. It's all about the numbers. Man, you guys, you want to put an economical... Oh, everybody saw the line hook up, tighten up on that one. That's it. That's everything right here. That's it. Simple. Simple. Catch all the bluegills in the area. I don't have to worry about eye color and just load up that plain jig. Oh my gosh, I'm missing them. I'm missing them bites. Oh my god, that last one took it. I could tell. I felt it. Oh, that was 4 bites on that one cast. All right. I don't think we've tried casting anywhere else. That was a strong weed. Fish on. The thing about this lake is, you know, I've commented on the harvesting. These are the bluegills that should be kept in quantity. But the problem is they're taking everything over 8 inches. You can't find an 8-incher in this lake. Hardly anymore. Oh, it's... Oh, man. Oh, okay. This might be the 8-incher. Could be. Oh, that's a good fight. Wow. Impressive. Impressive fight. For a 7-incher. For a 7-inch class gill. That was a good fight. I guarantee you a lot of mono users would not have detected that bite. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this one. Oh, yeah. Do we got 8 inches? We got at least 7.5. Definitely best fish of the day. Let's see. I hope the camera was on. It was. Okay. You know, I'm really excited because this is the best fish of the day. And I said 7. Is it going to make 8? No, it's 7.5. I said 7.5. And it is. Yeah, but that's a nice fish. 7.5 exactly. And I felt it. If that's your best fish of the day, you know it. You know when you hook up, it is your best fish. Yeah. Okay, that fish was 7.48. Right there. I used to catch them all day. What happened? What the heck happened? Now, if that was the average size in this lake, I would have filled 2 buckets. Oh, this is another nice one. Just 7-incher. You don't need a $300 reel and a $200 rod to go micro jigging for bluegills. This reel right here was 39 bucks. This rod, 20. And I got $3 worth of braid on here. And I'm having a blast. Oh, fish on. that? Jumping out like a smallmouth bass. Maybe it is. It is largemouth. There's no... I just don't get it, guys. There's really no reason to put a leader on anything. It... Maybe to... I don't know. Why? I just don't get it. What is the reason? Is it visibility? Well, if you put braid on there, it's 25% of the thickness of your... Oh. There probably isn't any fish with better visibility than bluegill. What they can see underwater is incredible. And I just don't believe in different jig head colors and the eyes on the jig, yellow or white. I just don't believe in that. Most of that is people get that justification like saying they're fishing, they could be fishing in a lull period and not catch anything. So they change out a color of the jig body or the jig head, and all of a sudden they're slipping into a major period and a fish bite turns on and they think, well, that change looks like some clear area to make a cast in. Oh man, hooked up right away. Yeah, he's in some weeds. Yeah, when you're fishing your micro jig in the weeds, yeah, when the fish hook up, that's what they go for. Oh. Is it a better fish? Oh, in the weeds. The typical lake average size. Yeah. Oh my God. Camera on. My God. Oh. Oh man. All right, tight line, fish on. Gosh, listen to that braid. Man, that was all fish. Yeah, that's a deep hook set right there. It's about the deepest I went today. Yeah, this would almost required hemostats to get out. I just want to double check, gauge it. I think it's 6, 5 3/4. Six. So that's what a 6-inch bluegill looks like, cage wise. And that, you know, I was talking to an Amish guy, fisherman that I see a lot on this lake, and he keeps a lot of fish. I said, well, what's the smallest you guys keep? He goes, we keep about everything. And you know, on this lake, it's like if you fish they fish with floats, worms and floats. So just say that the average small gill that I catch is 6 inches. They keep that. And then I said, well, how do you guys cook them? How do you cook them? And he said he fillets everything. Now, I grew up learning how to fillet fish by filleting a lot of sardine-sized perch. I mean, I could clean something small, and that's what he does. Yeah, like I said, I see him keeping a lot. He's got a white 5-gallon bucket that he fills up. 2 people in the boat, they said they got their limit, so they got 50 fish. And they do that a lot. So that's basically what you want in this lake. Oh. And then I asked him, I said, well, what's your average big fish of the day? And he said 8. So just assuming that he's got a whole bucket full of fish and 10% of them got near 8. Oh my gosh, really, Ken? That's not good. This is not good. Okay, that was crazy. I just dropped it over the side of the boat, and we got a little gill. So it fish on, man. Oh, this is a good set. It feels good from the onset. Oh, I'm into some weeds. Oh man, really? Oh. Little guy, I gotta reload my bait. Doesn't make you worthwhile. All right. Fish on. Keep them coming towards me. Look at this little guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hey, if you guys got a chance, check out that info card. Um, Micro jigging or slip floating. This thing works great for panfish. I'm telling you. And I've seen LT Outdoors. If you check out his videos, he's catching 4-pound bass on this. It's crazy. It's awesome. Especially if you're a baby boomer. You guys remember these rods. And it'll bring back some nostalgia, memories. And yeah, it's worthwhile.